Hello, this is cipherchess and today I'm going to show you how I won against the CM candidate master. As you can see from the thumbnail itself that I won against a candidate master and he is way above in rating. And Shah, if you are watching my game, this game especially, please do analyze it and show on your channel and let me know in the comment section that I should do more of these videos. And the subscribers, if you are new to my channel, please do kindly subscribe and you can please share my content and let me know in the comment section what you want from me, such interesting stuff and more. Let's begin. Now I began with the e4. It's a very book move and it's Sicilian defense, Taimanov-Bastrikov variation. c5, knight f3, e6, d4, c into d4, knight into d4, and knight c6. It's a pretty much Sicilian variation. And now knight c3, queen into e7. I was a little bit surprised. I thought that the knight should be developed, but okay, it was fine. Knight b3, very standard, and he goes knight f6, attacking my pawn. And now bishop d3, a6, a3, b5, and now I castled. It was short castle. Bishop b7, bishop g5, and now bishop e7. Queen d2 is pretty much standard move and just protecting the bishop if any attack comes to it. And now castles play black. h3, d6, rook a d1, a pretty standard move, bringing the rook into the open file, perhaps the open file. If the bishop moves, if my bishop moves, then I can use it like a battering ram. And now rook fd8. He also brought his rook. f4, rook ac8. Now bishop into f6. Now this was an inaccuracy, but okay, didn't matter to me. And bishop into f6, f5, bishop e5, queen f2. Now rook f8, and now king into h1, king h1. Now why I did this move? Because see, I thought that if somewhere in the future he might bring his bishop onto d4 and he might pin my queen to the king. So I thought that maybe I should remove my king from all such nasty threats from the black. So it was a good idea. And now bishop into c3. He just captured my knight. And now I captured with the pawn, b into c3, and now knight e5. Sorry for that. And he brought knight e5. After this, and this was the most brilliant move of me in the entire game, I just pushed the pawn. And this was it. f6. f6 is excellent move. I didn't capture the pawn. And now g6. After this, queen h4. And now king h8. He just moved his queen from any kind of checkmate. And now queen h6. Now this was a mistake, but didn't thought so during the game. And now rook g8. Sorry for that. And now I brought my rook. Rook f4. g5 play black. Rook back to f1. And now rook g6. He just attacked my queen. And now queen h5. Very simple move. And now queen into c3. Sorry for that again. Queen into c3. He just took my pawn. And now h4. And now I thought that this was an inaccuracy, but okay, during the game it was okay. Now I played, and now it was his turn. He played rook cg8, king g1, g into h4. Now he is trying to capture the pawn in front of my king. So I just simply put my rook f2. Now queen into c7. Queen c7. He just moved back his queen, and now I just played the move queen into h4. I just captured his pawn. And now knight g4. Rook f3. I am preparing to checkmate on h7. And now queen b6 check. He just gave me a check. And now king h1, just putting back the queen into the safe place. It was absolutely safe now, and now I am just protected from all kinds of nasty threats by the black. If just he gives me a check on with the knight on f2, then I can easily capture with the rook, and he can't capture my rook because my queen is protecting my rook. And now knight e3, and this was a blunder by black. Rook h3. This was an excellent move. And now h6. This was another blunder by black. Now see, CM, a candidate master, made a blunder. And now comes the most brilliant move by white. So please pause the video and think what I should play. You can easily spot it. I will give you a couple of seconds. Okay, let's go. Queen h6 check. Now he has to capture it because he can't move his king because this square is protected. And now rook into h6. And now it's game over. Rook into h6 checkmate. So this was the game that we wanted to show. And Sagar Shah, if you are watching this, please do analyze it. And guys and new subscribers, please do subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.
Come on. Come on. Right back.